Welcome. My name is Samantha Sparron and I am the chair of Subcommittee 1. In today's presentation, we will explore the significant topic of mental health within Black families in America. We'll dive into the historical context, examine current challenges, and highlight the remarkable resilience these families demonstrate. Additionally, we'll discuss the stigma surrounding mental health and the crucial role advocacy plays in addressing these issues. We hope you enjoy our presentation. Welcome to From Strain to Strength, the story of Black families and mental health in America. In our journey today, we'll explore a vital topic that often remains in the shadows: the mental health of Black families across the nation. Mental health in America is a pressing concern. With 1 in 5 adults experiencing mental illness, it's crucial to understand the nuances that shape these experiences. The narrative isn't just about the numbers, it's about the stories behind them. Focusing on Black families, we uncover unique challenges that are influenced by historical trauma, cultural stigma, and systemic barriers. These experiences are integral to understanding the broader landscape of mental health in America. Our purpose in this project is to illuminate these stories, to celebrate the resilience of Black families, and to emphasize the importance of mental health awareness and support within our communities. By engaging with personal narratives and expert insights, we aim to foster a deeper understanding and encourage discussion around mental health. Join us as we journey from strain to strength, emphasizing hope, healing, and the unyielding spirit of Black families across America. Our journey begins in the pre-slavery era, a time before the inhumane practice of enslavement disrupted the existence of countless families. Prior to European colonization, many African societies were characterized by rich cultures, diverse languages, and complex social structures. Families often operated within tight-knit communities where extended family members played vital roles in nurturing and educating the young. Traditions, values, and spiritual practices were passed down through generations, creating a strong sense of identity and belonging. However, with the transatlantic slave trade, the foundations of these families were violently shattered. Enslavement not only stripped individuals of their freedom, but also violently tore families apart, with parents and children sold to different slaveholders. This dislocation inflicted deep emotional trauma, challenging the fundamental bond of kinship that once had been a source of strength. Following the Civil War, Black families were faced with a new, but no less daunting reality. The abolition of slavery opened doors to freedom, yet it did not guarantee equality or protection. The Reconstruction era initially brought hope, with many Black families striving to reunite and rebuild their lives. However, the rise of Jim Crow laws and systemic racism quickly extinguished that hope. Black families faced segregation and violence aimed at suppressing their rights. This era instilled a legacy of trauma that permeated through generations, affecting mental health and well-being. Community ties became both a source of strength and a necessity for survival in a society that sought to dehumanize them. As we shift our focus to the Great Migration, we recognize this monumental movement of Black families seeking refuge from systemic injustices in the South. Beginning in the early 20th century, millions migrated to urban centers in the North and West in search of better job opportunities and living conditions. Next, we examine the impact of systemic racism on mental health. Socioeconomic factors, including limited access to education and healthcare, have led to disparities in mental health outcomes for Black families. The weight of historical trauma and ongoing injustices often intensifies these difficulties, creating a multifaceted crisis that cannot be ignored. However, within these struggles lies a story of resilience. Black families have developed strong community ties and coping mechanisms that reflect their cultural strengths. The ability to adapt and overcome adversity is woven into their history, showcasing an incredible capacity for endurance. As we continue, let us honor the journey of Black families, recognizing both their struggles and triumphs as we work together to promote understanding, healing, and strength. Now that we have explored the historical overview of Black families and the profound impacts of systemic challenges, we turn our attention to the theme of cultural identity and its relationship with mental health. Cultural identity plays a pivotal role in shaping an individual's experience and understanding of mental health. For many Black families, cultural heritage is not just a point of pride, but also a source of resilience and a buffer against the psychological effects of systemic racism. The values, traditions, and communal practices passed down through generations contribute significantly to coping mechanisms and mental well-being. As we explore the intersection of cultural identity and mental health, it's essential to recognize several key elements that shape perceptions and experiences. First, we have cultural beliefs. These are deeply ingrained and can significantly influence how individuals understand mental health. For instance, in some cultures, mental health issues may be attributed to spiritual or supernatural causes, leading to unique interpretations and responses to mental health challenges. Next, we consider cultural practices. Certain traditions and community rituals can enhance mental well-being, fostering resilience and connection. Practices such as meditation, storytelling, or communal gatherings offer vital support systems that promote emotional health, enabling individuals to navigate life's adversities. However, it's crucial to acknowledge the challenges that arise from cultural stigma. In various communities, mental health problems may be perceived as shameful or embarrassing, creating barriers that deter individuals from seeking the help that they need. This stigma perpetuates silence around mental health issues and can significantly hinder access to care. In examining the stigma associated with mental health in Black communities, we see that it arises from several key factors. First, historical trauma plays a significant role. The legacy of racism and discrimination has fostered mistrust in the healthcare system, leading many to hesitate in seeking mental health support. Religious beliefs also contribute. In some communities, mental health issues are seen as a sign of spiritual weakness, which can discourage individuals from pursuing professional help and relying instead on faith-based solutions. Additionally, masculinity norms pressure Black men to appear strong and resilient. This expectation can prevent them from acknowledging mental health struggles or reaching out for assistance, further fueling the stigma. By addressing these factors, we can begin to break down the stigma surrounding mental health in Black communities and foster a culture of openness, support, and healing. As we confront the stigma surrounding mental health in Black communities, it's essential to recognize the current challenges that persist. One pressing issue is the prevalence of mental health disorders within Black families. Recent statistics reveal alarming rates of anxiety, depression, and PTSD among individuals in these communities. Studies indicate that Black adults are less likely to receive needed mental health care, often due to stigma and historical trauma. Common mental health disorders affecting Black families include depression, anxiety disorders, and substance use disorders. These issues can deeply impact family dynamics and overall well-being, highlighting an urgent need for awareness and intervention. However, numerous barriers hinder access to mental health care. Economic challenges remain a significant hurdle as many families lack the resources or insurance needed for treatment. This economic barrier often translates into unmet mental health needs. Additionally, the lack of representation among mental health professionals can contribute to disparities in care. When individuals do not see themselves reflected in their providers, it can foster mistrust and reluctance to engage in treatment. Cultural misunderstandings within healthcare settings further complicate access. Providers may misinterpret symptoms through a cultural lens, leading to inadequate diagnosis and treatment plans. This misunderstanding can leave individuals feeling dismissed, compounding their struggles with mental health. As we move forward, it's vital to address these challenges head-on, advocating for accessible, culturally competent mental health care that meets the unique needs of Black families. In the face of adversity, Black families have consistently demonstrated remarkable resilience and strength that deserve to be highlighted. At the heart of this resilience is the foundational role of family and community support. Many Black families cherish deep-rooted connections that foster an environment of mutual care. In these close-knit networks, emotional support flows freely, enabling individuals to share their burdens and feel understood. Celebrations, shared experiences, and communal gatherings create a tapestry of togetherness that strengthens mental health and nurtures well-being. In addition to the strong support system, Black families employ a variety of coping strategies deeply intertwined with their cultural heritage. Traditional practices from storytelling that imparts wisdom to music that uplifts the spirit serve as powerful tools for managing stress and fostering emotional resilience. Spirituality often plays a crucial role as well. Many find comfort and strength in faith-based practices that provide guidance and hope during tough times. Recognizing these strengths is vital as we continue to address mental health challenges. By leaning into the resilience found within families and communities, we can build supportive pathways that empower individuals to navigate their mental health journeys with courage and connection.
Now, you may be asking yourself, what is Black mental health and why is it differentiated amongst racial and ethnic lines? Black mental health are the individual and collective experiences that influence the wellness of a community. Trauma is the biggest influencer of Black mental health.
With a solid foundation of recommendations to enhance mental health awareness and support in Black families, it's crucial to explore the broader context of policy and advocacy that influences these efforts. For many years, systemic racism and discrimination led to significant disparities in access to healthcare, including mental health services. These inequities prompted the need for organized advocacy efforts to address the injustices faced by African Americans. One of the pivotal organizations that emerged during this era is the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Founded in 1909, the NAACP was established in response to the rampant racial injustices and lynching that plagued African Americans, particularly in the Jim Crow South. Its mission was clear: to promote civil rights through legal action, political advocacy, and public education. Throughout the decades, the NAACP has been at the forefront of advocating for reforms to ensure that African Americans receive fair treatment in all aspects of society, including mental health. By highlighting the need for culturally competent care and equitable resources, the organization has remained committed to fighting for the rights and dignity of Black individuals across the nation. While the NAACP laid significant groundwork in advocating for civil rights and mental health access, the rise of the Black Panther Party in the 1960s marked a bold new chapter in grassroots activism aimed at addressing systemic injustices. Its formation was driven by a desire to challenge police brutality and provide critical support to Black communities during a time of intense racial strife. Unlike previous organizations, the Black Panthers emphasized militant self-defense and community empowerment, advocating for the rights of Black individuals through direct action. Today, there are numerous opportunities for advocating mental health in Black communities. Grassroots movements continue to play a crucial role in raising awareness and providing culturally competent care, creating safe spaces for open discussions about mental health. Social media is also a powerful tool for advocacy, allowing activists to share information and promote initiatives that reduce stigma and increase access to resources. Furthermore, engaging with policymakers is essential for promoting equitable funding for mental health services tailored to underserved areas. To effectively improve mental health awareness and support in Black families, several key recommendations and strategies can be implemented. First, enhancing mental health education within communities is vital. Workshops and community forums can provide invaluable information about mental health issues, symptoms, and available resources. These educational initiatives can reduce stigma and encourage open discussions, making it easier for families to seek help when needed. Second, increasing access to culturally competent mental health care is essential. This involves training mental health professionals to understand and appreciate the cultural context of Black families, ensuring that care providers can address their unique needs effectively. Establishing partnerships with community organizations can facilitate referrals and create pathways to care. Third, leveraging community support programs is crucial. Initiatives that foster peer support networks can empower individuals to share experiences and coping strategies. Community-based mental health services such as counseling centers and support groups can provide accessible help tailored to the cultural nuances of Black families. Additionally, promoting mental health as a fundamental aspect of overall well-being through public health campaigns can increase awareness and reduce stigma. Utilizing social media and local media outlets can help spread positive messages about seeking help and the importance of mental wellness. By implementing these strategies, we can create a supportive environment that increases mental health awareness and provides essential resources for Black families, ultimately fostering hope and resilience. As we conclude this exploration of mental health within Black families, it's clear that understanding the historical context, current challenges, and the resilience of these communities is essential for fostering meaningful change. We have discussed the significant stigma surrounding mental health issues, the vital role of advocacy, and the importance of culturally competent care. Moreover, our recommendations highlight practical strategies that can increase awareness and improve access to mental health resources. It is crucial for all of us to work together to create environments where mental health can be openly discussed and prioritized. By breaking down barriers and promoting supportive networks, we can empower Black families to seek help without fear of judgment and build a future where mental well-being is an integral part of their lives. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Let us continue to advocate for mental health awareness, support, and equity for all communities, ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to thrive.